Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue on with Centum. Now this time I remembered to save. Okay, now did I die? I thought that said Diddy for a second. I have some goals, okay? This run, I'm not going to let the flesh tree die. By the way, if you haven't seen any of the other like Centum videos, you're probably going to think I'm insane after I'm talking about. I'm going to find out what the ALE means, like why does it turn into like a freaking little flesh monster? Anyway, let's go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we need to do the 100 bat again. Because it did say like, I have no like recompense or path, but to do the thing again? It did say number 1. Hopefully this isn't a thing where I need to like unlock a different path than the one that I got. If not, what I'll do is I'll edit out like the video unless like something new happens. Okay, so I did the Caesar thing and I got this message. Find Marmoset. Can make things right. The thing is, like, wasn't I Marmoset? So if you go back into the log, you go back to when you talked about Marmoset. You can copy this and you get paragraph 13, but remember the connection must remain stable in all circumstances. Okay, well, what I think happened is that because I took the poison, right? It didn't save. Never mind, I can't go here. I guess I do have to just start again. This is so hilarious. There's also like another person here. Repugnantly, your fingers disobey you and the mug drops right into the puddle with an ear-splitting clank. It's lost forever past any recall. Feels more like a loss of a burden. The old man with the eyes of a boy is smiling from the other side of the tea bottle. And let's spell this one again. The liquid pours out on the floor, the mug is shaking in your hand, but you're not sure if you're scared or simply tired. It was your choice, a very conscious choice, yet it feels like a betrayal. It only made things worse. Why didn't it make anything better? The old man with a youthful cheer in his eyes cackles, coughs, and roars spitefully as if he's threatening someone. So if you drink the cup, you're a boy with an old man's eyes. But if you spill it, you're an old man with a young boy's eyes. Binary dreams in the final day-night cycle. Is the door open? Wait. Oh, I got out! Hello friend, you've made your way out already. And here you are. Here I am indeed. Where are we, by the way? I don't know, but it looks like a cave to me. It's obviously a cave, but that's irrelevant. How did I end up here? I think I saw you leaving the cell. The rat helped you out. You haven't touched your tea once and it made the rat like you, I guess. I was wondering how exactly you would escape. I watched you closely and simply repeated after you to get an idea of how it's done. You did it yourself. And here you are. See that you made it out as well. Was the friend, like, actually... He was in the cell with me. There's only one catch. You're my friend, and that's why I'm not going to let you go any further. Why not? There is absolutely nothing to do here. How do you know? Why would I have nothing to do out there? I'll find something to do out there, don't you worry, pal. I'm not going back to the cell anyway. Are we waiting for something? Right, you just have to wait for a while, then you'll be free to go. Just let me tell you something. If I have a choice. You really don't. So right, let me tell you one simple story. Once upon a time, there was a man from Nantucket. Especially when they're long and immersive. Cool, I promise to act it out and make lots of funny faces. Once upon a time, a man lived in the city. Then he decided to leave. Let him say the story. Yeah. And so he was driving. Oh. Unexpected. Okay, press any button. Is not mouse and That you crashed a lot. Game over. Okay, buddy, how do you play the game? I'm trying. You crashed a lot. Game over. Next run will be easy. I'm liking the music. Feels like I'm fighting against, like, you know, Professor Cynthia in Pokemon Black and White. Cynthia's not from Black and White, is she? I don't know, man. Oh, okay. I somehow survived one crash. I'm surviving all the crashes now. Yeah, get out of my way. No, I don't really know what exactly I'm doing. Okay, I did it. The room. You stand on the riverbank barefoot. There was a time when this river's waters weren't black. From the top of the hill you can see some sparse shrubs under a mighty old tree on the other side. This sounds Tom Yorkie as fuck. The air is almost still, but it feels fresh and even sweet to the tongue. The golden hour is coming to an end. It's getting colder and the birds' cheerful voices die down one by one as you watch the wobbly reflections move on the mirror-like water surface. They break at times when a boat tied to a wooden pier hits the plank with a muffled thud. You can feel the grass tickling your ankles when you shift your feet. The city is dominating the skyline even though it is so far away. Petite blue flowers catch your eye and you smile. There are lots of wildflowers and bees here. You keep going. Where the fuck am I? What a strange dream. I hate dreams. I haven't had any decent sleep lately anyways. No wonder considering all the circumstances. Ah, to hell with it. Luckily I'm not in a dream right now. There it is, my lovely apartment. Let's get to work. First off, let me fucking save. Alright, what the fuck just happened? Aren't you being sold on Steam right now? Oh, wait. Let me listen to the music. Do-do-do-do-do. I really like that one part. Probably the only thing in my flat that has remained intact throughout the years. It is what it is. I cannot bring myself to get rid of it anyway. My cat loves it too. Not yet. Let me look around. Let me observe things. You know how dogs is and all that. The game theory, the history of religion, trait méthodique, the science occulte, the famous serial killers of the 20th century, the art of war, the Book of Five Rings, Dadaism and its influence on art, a lot of programming textbooks. The rest are fantasy and sci-fi novels of various quality. It says a lot about me if you stop and think about it. But I don't want to. Yeah, that's why I read sci-fi and fantasy books, so I don't have to think. Let God consume you whole. Kirche der Internationalen. Let's see, when I open the door, me too, kidding, me too. I've been reluctant to open it ever since. Yet another one of my stupid phobias. Open the door! This door must not be opened. Mom gave me this plant as a gift. I rarely even notice that it's still here and forget about it again right away anyway. Holy shit! The city has enveloped itself in thick clouds. There's no need to hurry anymore. The city is lazy, stubborn, and stagnant. Everything is alright, things will get back on track eventually, they always do. Do-do-do-do-do. The clouds whisper of changes to come. Perhaps it's high time for the city to wake up. The client must get their product in time no matter what. The mood is landscape, beautiful in its own way. Perhaps it's high time that the city wakes up. Step away. The fishing lodge and update is available. No, please keep playing with the music. God damn it. Let me read this real quick. New documents. Okay, so if I die, I get a bunch of documents about like the rat. No, if I kill the rat, I get the rat message. If I die, I get the did I die message. Let's go look at the fishing lodge. I grew sick. I grew sick of the city the very moment all of it began. By all of it, I do mean all of it. I don't know what to call it properly. We were taught that the apocalypse would be an unmistakably epic, terrible, transcendent event. Gabriel sounds the trumpet, and we all prostrate ourselves before our next punishment. What we actually got was the Black Death, a zombie apocalypse and a nuclear war all at the same time, and yet we are bored. It all seems wrong, it all seems too mundane. We want the Hollywood drama. What a pity that there's no soundtrack to tell us what to feel in real life. That's why I always bring about my my iPhone, and just have like earbuds everywhere I go. The city has enshrouded itself in dark clouds. The city does not notice the Black River. I can see it through my window, its dark silhouette, its Babylonian tower swarming with people. So be it. All I want is to escape this place. I'm sick to death of being another little worm burrowing in this juicy apple. I have a job to do. This like a callback to like 5 seconds ago. But have any of you ever like just like had like a epic, song just start playing while you're doing like the most boring shit of all time, and all of a sudden like your whole life changes, right? Because I remember I was listening to Neutral Milk Hotel. And Communist Daughter. Oh, communist daughter stands upon something water. I forget how the song goes. But that song is like very moody if you ignore the lyrics. Which by the way you shouldn't, because the lyrics are amazingly weird. But I was just like literally walking down a hall, and all of a sudden like Communist Daughter starts playing, and I'm like, holy shit, this is the hall that will like lead to my destiny, right? I'm like a sad, indie boy making my way through life, and then like the song ended, I'm like, I'll never get that moment ever again. I just had to like say that because it was in my head. Okay. The city has enshrouded itself in the dark clouds, and sometimes I can still see the sunbeams groping for the glazed roofs blindly. The sun sees nothing, but it is in no hurry. There is nowhere to hurry anymore. The city is lazy, stubborn, and stagnant. Everything is as it should be. Everything will go back to normal somehow. That is how these things always go. But sooner or later, the sun will find it, and then sound your trumpet, Gabriel. So I feel like the AI lodge, the fishing lodge, gets new posts if I answer the doorway here, the window thing differently. Which means I should probably go back and like play the other ones, but I do lose all my progress if I do. I guess I could just save. When I do that. Let's look at the computer. That is a very cat thing to do. There is a question mark here. Wait a second. Why is this question mark here? I can't take it. Oh, I just noticed the skull. You can't remember where the key is. Let's go to bed. Midnight power naps aren't my thing. Or I'm missing something. Oh. I guess I had to tidy up. Midday power naps aren't my thing. There is a question mark here that you can't see when you're up close, right? Do 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 do. And this one must not be opened at all. So I need to get the cat away from the computer. How do I do that? Oh, wait a second. Oh, there we go. This Uralite is broken right now. Okay, I'm guessing this is like a radio. Is this a David Bowie song? Okay, if I have these at the right positions, then I can hear something. Yeah, I'm guessing this was wrong. Okay, this might be right. So let me check this one. Okay, no, that's not right at all. Let's try here. Okay, this might be right. Let's try changing these ones. Okay, so it's like here then. Let's check this one. And this one seems to be fine. So no matter what I do with this one, it's fine. If I do this, it's gonna sound very... Oh no, it's fine. This one is wrong. I think this is basically telling me that... Oh wait, no, okay, I think I understand. This switch 2, switch 3 is wrong. Switch 4 is right. That one's wrong. And then switch 3 is wrong there no matter what. So I think I have to get these all sounding correct at the same time. This one has some like fuzz. Switch 2 is fine. Switch 3 is wrong. I think that this one depends on this one. These ones might depend on each other. Okay. Switch 1 is right. Switch 2 is fine. Guessing this one's gonna be bad. Yeah. And switch 4 is okay. Okay, switch 2 is changed by switch 3. Switch 3 is changed by switch 2. This is the best place for Switch 1. This is good for Switch 2. This is good for Switch 3, and this should be good for Switch 4. What? Wait, no. Oops. Scared the cat away, it seems. Okay. That was the right thing to do then. Alright, let's check. Oh, and we have a new computer. I'm going to save. Just in case. Alright, so... This does look like the kind of shit that the Lorix would have. Racing.exe. Let's read these ones. I need more mirrors. 6 mirrors will trap the cat. Its myriad lives reflected. Oh my god, it starts with a rat, then it goes to a cat. I'm guessing that the next room will have a dog, maybe. Caught by tails manifold in the corner of an eye. It won't escape, it can't. In 3 days the cat will come. In 6 it will grow tame, offering its power to its master. The cat will make its wish come true. Sorry, coffee break right there. About its illusory nature, the illusions must be tamed too, or else the cat will beat cheats. It was how hard it would turn out to be. One thing to remember is that I must never ask the cat for anything. I must not sleep, I must not eat nor drink. I must not ask the cat for anything. I can get through this. 6 mirrors will trap the cat. Corner of an eye. In 3 days the cat will come. In 6 it will grow tame. Okay. From brother, are you okay? Yes, everything is okay. Anything else you'd like to ask? Greetings, dear sir. Embark on an epic journey to prove yourself a real hero with our limited edition superhero posters. Okay, including the ability to find lost keys or a special cat attraction aura. Act fast and you'll also get a bonus accessory. An invisibility cloak for sneaking snacks into the cinema. Level up your sock game and conquer the world, or at least your sock drawer. What are you selling? Like, choose something. I do see the marmoset thing. Guess I have to get through my backlog today. We have the zoo king. We have begun following the evolution of your software product closely ever since it was brought to our attention by our venture scouts, and we are still fascinated by the potential. It is demonstrating even its current state. However, the final release date remains a mystery to us. Being a group of founders ourselves, we fully understand all the traps and pitfalls of software development in general. We also realize that it is a creative process with the experiments, yada yada yada. We're like, we get it, bro, but we gave you lots of money, so like, when are you gonna drop this thing out? An update and try to finalize the key features. We value your professionalism and appreciate has been waiting for, and we encourage you to continue doing your. So this is basically like an email. If you get this email, you're like about to get sued or killed by like the mafia. We're willing to answer any questions or provide additional information if required. Kind regards, ZX11. What the hell? This part of the game is hard-coded. It doesn't exist. The boy managed to solve the puzzle that was never meant to be solved in the first place. Now Beamkey is generating a new reality from scratch. You keep telling me that this is part of the game. This part of the game doesn't exist, but it does exist now. We have no means of controlling it whatsoever. Beamkey is synthesizing the gameplay out of its internal data sets on the fly as we speak, and the boy is fine-tuning the prompts based on his own experiments and imagination. How exactly are we supposed to handle a situation like this one is unclear to me. The possible outcomes are nondescript to say the least. Our AI and the boy can make things right together, then all we can do is pray. The risks are negligible. And launch the backup copy. Let's say the boy can do things right. You know my stance. We put so much effort into creating Beamkey that I refuse to admit that we failed until we see the final result. We've also known from the very beginning that Tim is a natural. His talent and curiosity allowed him to solve the unsolvable puzzle. And I believe that together they can make things right. Can't we just let them to their magic? It's not like we have any other options right now anyway. Okay, so this is what I'm starting to think. Okay, they made Beamkey, right? Beamkey is able to like make realities. And the boy is like somebody that they're testing it out on, right? What I think is that we're living in a post-apocalyptic world, right? Everything's shit. The simulated realities are a way to like escape from that. And they're just testing to see whether these things work first. These two are making some real miracles out there, wild stuff. I'm not even sure if I'm still the lead Beamkey programmer. Tim might be more qualified for this role by now. Marmoset light text added to workstation 9. Malware, that's really funny. And then the thing is, like, the Beamkey is actually becoming like too powerful. Hey there, Uncle Beamkey doesn't want to let me go further. There's nothing left for you to explore out there, Tim. There is, Uncle, there is. I beat the giant level. Now we are trying to figure out what to do next together. Beamkey says that you'll be able to find me anytime. Just remember my light is 162435. Alright. Another thing I have to remember. Also, I don't know if it was this game that I need to remember 327 from. But I'm gonna keep that number there just in case. So 162435. That's Centum. So Tim is Marmoset. So Tim is the boy. Farewell, old friend. See you on the other side. 1246. Happy belated. By the way, the doomsday has not yet come, but the situation is developing quickly, so you know. Yeah, you're right. So this person's dead. Okay, calling all daring players to immerse themselves in the terrifying world of pure madness under the demon cat's rule. Would you like to feel the soft touch of evil? What? Of course you would. Prepare to get caught in the velvety paws of darkness. Demonic abilities. Skillfully wield an assortment of mysterious demonic powers to ban the world around you at will. Hell itself shall speak through your meows and purrs. Cat-like adventures. Daring leaps of fate from the couch to the keyboard will develop into full-fledged world dominance plans, all thanks to your truly hellish ambition. Challenge brave heroes and other demons to prove your right to rule the man. What? Nobody will be able to resist your sharp claws accompanied by your trademark oh-so-lovely kitty stare. Do not forget to remove the epic battles part from the final version. We won't have enough time to complete them. This game is known to have caused a severe desire to adopt a demonic cat of your own. What? Okay. And if I exit out of here, I get here. So let's look at what. How is it in Marmoset's letter? My light is 162435. Should probably note it somewhere just in case. And then doesn't let me do anything else in there. Okay, and I could do the other stuff here. But I think what I'll do, let me see how long I've been recording. I'm gonna try out one of these bats. Initializing connected terminate. Okay, never mind. Quantum flow destruction from the system's kernel is caused to failure. Good old development environment. What do we have on our plates today, Beamkey? What the heck? Can I wait a second, can I look at the daily again? Vaguely familiar tune. Makes me sad for some reason. The door must not be open. Okay, let's go to sleep for now. Oh, another dream. Car is parked by the road, its hood and trunk are open. Someone in yellow checkered trousers sticks their hand out from under the car's bottom to grab a wrench. A girl in a blue dress steps from behind a tree. She leans on the car's side panel and looks at the checkered trousers. We might be late, she says. We will be late, the trousers concur. Well, it doesn't really matter. Next time we'll get there just in time. You're always like that. Next time, always putting things off until next time. Giving promises away like free candy. There won't be next time when you die, you know. You keep going. Huh? These dreams again, but what was that sound from behind the door? Who's that? The morning comes. Still scaring me to death. Okay, and I'm back here. I should have fucking saved, huh? Where am I? Okay. Can I save? This is probably not the best time to save, but I'm just gonna save real quick. Oops. The light reflects clockwise starting from the mirror on the left. 162435. The amount of flashes equals what is going on, Beam. Beam Q, where are you? Why did you end up here? Tim, that's... Tim, please respond. Clockwise. 1. And then it's 162435. So 1... If this is 1... This is 6. Here's 2. Four, 3, 5. Okay, that might not be the right one to do. It reflects all of them. Okay, this probably reset it, right? I did forget. Did he say he's starting from the left? Wait, let's go back here. Because we can look at the log. On the left. Okay. The amounts of flashes equals. Okay, this... Okay. Because I have to do this again. So this is starting from the left going clockwise. Is here. On the left, 16243. So this is 6, and this is 2. Now it's 3 flashes. And then 4 was 1 flash. Oh my god, 3 was 5 flashes. And 5 was 1 flash. And if you add those all together, you get 3, 6, 7, you get 12. If I counted that correctly. Because this seems to have like a two-phase thing, right? Because this one does that. It also does it like that. Okay, so if I had to guess, the one where all of them flash, that wipes it, right? So what I could do is I could just do like follow the flashes of lights, right? So this says 1, right? So I go here. No, that didn't work. All right, what the heck? Okay, so if I press this one, right? That was a 1. And then if I press this one, which is the 4th one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I get 6 flashes, which is probably what it is. Okay, so it's gonna be 162435. So this one was the one that gave me 6. Wait a second. You know what I need to do? Is I need to find out how many of flashing lights each of these give off. And then do it in that order. So this one gives off 1, right? 1, 2, 3. So the second one does 3. So I got this. does 3. The third one, 5. Let me double check. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, the fourth one does 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Fifth one does 4. 1, 2. Okay, that one does 2. Okay, alright, so that means that starting from here, I go to the sixth one, the one that does 6, which is 4. And then I need to go to... Where's my code? 162, so I need to go to the one that has 2, which is the 6th one. And then I need to go to the one that does 4, which is the 5th one. And then the one that does 3, which is the 2nd one. And then I need to go to the one that does 5, which is the 4th one. No. This is the 3rd one. Okay, there we go. What the fuck is up with the cat? Good night, my beloved. Beloved, what on earth does that mean? Someone who's never been called beloved, I guess? So you're the demon cat after all. Got trapped in between the mirrors just like in the book. Oh, you did get trapped in the mirrors. So what are you doing among these mirrors this late at night? There was a boy in your place before. Where did he go? The cat sits here in enamel shells. My beloved sat here and so the cat wanted to. Am I supposed to be this beloved? I don't usually sit in front of mirrors. Always, why is he like this? Is my beloved my only beloved? Has anyone else tried to catch you? No. You reach the outskirts of a small town. The sundown is so bright it looks like the sky is burning. The blue wooden fence, a gate with intricate carvings, is swing under the chestnut tree. As this concrete walkway still holds the sun's warmth. You step inside through the open gate. A shepherd dog rushes to greet you with furious barking. It goes silent almost immediately when you look it in the eye, though. Is it supposed to be a dog? It looks like some sort of freaking messed up pig. 500 hogs invading your lawn. A sturdy man in his 30s comes out of the house and the dog lies down on its belly with a small whine. What's all the fuss about? He asks the dog. It runs over to its owner, moving its tail waving its tail furiously. The man looks around and walks past you to take a look outside, then he smiles. Come in. Ruff. The man returns to the house. The dog follows him, gives you a long look over its shoulder. You keep going. Alright. Now I'm in a dark water situation. I'm gonna save again. Alright, what I'll do is I'll end the video here. I got through the first night, I think, maybe. What a stupid dream. My room, my cozy, lovely room saved me. Are you sure it's really that cozy? Okay, anyway, I'll save the video here. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment, and we'll get to the bottom of this. See you on the flip side. Holy shit. THX is dying in the background. You know what? I'm just gonna leave you. I'm gonna play you off to this music. Alright, so see you on the flip side. Bye.